Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will see something about mean deviation. Now there is a question, calculate the mean deviation from mean for the following series. Now here you can very well observe that in first column monthly wages are given, say for example from 200 to 250, from 250 to 300, from 300 to 350, likewise from 750 to 800. Similarly, the number of workers are given whose monthly wages are also mentioned. So the number of workers are, say for example from 7, 13, 15, 24, likewise till 4, and finally the number of workers who are drawing wages from 750 to 800, those number are 12. So here we have to calculate the mean deviation. Now for that mean deviation, it is also mentioned that we have to calculate the mean. So for mean, firstly we will have to make one column, we will have to find out the value of mid value. Say for example, the mid value from 200 to 250 is 225. Similarly, for next one, that is 275. For next it will be 325. For next, that is 350 to 400, this will be 375. For next 400 to 450, it will be 425. Similarly, for next it will be 475. Next will be 525. Here friends, you can see that the difference of class interval, that is 200 to 250, that is 50. So first you have to find out the mid value of the first case, that is 200 to 250, that is 20 to 25, and likewise you have to go on adding the difference, that is the class interval, into all those things. So you will get the next mid value. So now this will be 575, next value will be 625, go on adding 50, that will be 675, next will be 725, and finally the last value will be 775. So these are the mid values. Now friends, for calculating the arithmetic mean, the formula is arithmetic mean is equal to A plus summation of F into D divided by summation of F multiplied by H, where A is assumed mean, F into D, here we have to calculate summation of F, that is summation of frequency. Now the number of workers is nothing but, wherever the number of is given, that is nothing but frequency. So here we have to make the total summation F. Now this total, that is the summation, the addition of F, here it comes to 200. So this is summation of F, we know the value of summation F. Now what is H? H, as I have already told you, that is nothing but the difference of class or class interval, that is the value of H here is 50. So for finding out the D, that is deviation, the formula is D is equal to X minus A divided by small h, where X is nothing but the mid values and A is nothing but assumed mean. Assumed mean, that means out of these mid values we have to take the exact middle value and we have to assume it as a mean. Say for example, here there are 10 values, I will assume the mean as 525. You can even imagine, you can even take the assumed mean as 475, or you can even go for 575. But here I have taken the assumed mean as 525. Now the deviation is, say for example, for first value deviation D, X minus A, the value for X is 225. 225 minus A, that is assumed mean, which is 525, divided by H. H is the class interval, that is the difference, that is nothing but 50. So our first value is minus 6. Similarly, we have to calculate the other values. This will be minus 5, this will be minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, this will be 0. And similarly, the values on the downward side will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, without even calculating, just by a simple formula, wherever the assumed mean is, whichever the assumed mean is taken, you have to consider that value as 0, and subsequently you have to find out the other values. Now in the next column we will take F into D. F into D, F is frequency and D is deviation. So the value of F into D, 7 multiplied by minus 6, that is minus 42. Similarly, next value is minus 65. Next will be minus 60. Next minus 72. Next value again this is 72. This is minus 50. Next value 0. Next value 10. Next will be 16. next will be 6 into 3, 18, next will be 4 into 4, 16, and finally 5 into 2, that is 10. So this is nothing but f, this is nothing but we have found out the value of f multiplied by d. Now as per our formula, we have to calculate the value of summation of f into d. So this is nothing but f into d, we have to calculate the summation, that is the total of f multiplied by d. Now whenever you are going to calculate this value, the exact value will be minus 291. So we'll put all those values in this table, that is a is 525 plus summation of f into d, that is minus 291. Since it is minus, we'll put it into a bracket, that is minus 291 divided by summation of f, that is summation of frequency, which is 200, multiplied by h, that is class interval, that is nothing but 50. So while we'll calculate this will be 525 minus this part is 7, this part comes to be 72.75. So our final value, that is the value of arithmetic mean, that is x bar, is equal to 452.25. This is the value of mean, that is x bar 452.25. So this is the first part which we have calculated, that is arithmetic mean. Now next part which we have to calculate is the deviation, that is d. So now as we have to calculate the mean deviation, the formula for mean deviation, that is md is equal to summation of f multiplied by modulus of x minus x bar. So friends, again I'll repeat, this is modulus. What is modulus? I'll just tell you what is modulus, divided by summation of f. Now next is we have to calculate the deviation from mean, that is d is equal to modulus of x minus x bar. Now this modulus means whatever value it comes in between these modulus, after taking out the value from this modulus, it becomes a positive value. Say for example, we have to calculate the first value, that is x minus x bar. So our x bar is 452 and our x is 225. So this is 225 minus 452.25. Now the value will be minus, because this is greater, but then we have to take a positive, the positive value. So the positive value is 227.25. Modulus means every time you have to take a positive value. So for next, I have already calculated the value, that is 177.25. Next also I have calculated, that is 127.25. Next 375 minus 452.5. This is 77.25. Next value 27.25. Next value 22.75. Next 72.75. Next value 122.75. Next 172.75. Next value 222.75. Next 272.75, and finally the value is final value is 322.75. This is nothing but deviation from mean. Now next column which we have to calculate is f into d, that is f into deviation, that is deviation from mean, that is f into modulus of x minus x bar. Whatever the values which we have calculated here, that multiply by f. That means the first value will be 7 multiplied by 227.5. The value comes out to be 1590.75. Next value is 2304.25. Next value 1908.75. Next value 1854. Next value 27.25 multiplied by 36. This comes out to be 981. Next value 137.5. Next 1818.75. Next 122.7.5. Next value 1388.75. 8 2, next value 1336.5, second last value 1091, and final value 322.75 multiplied by 2. This comes out to be 645.5. Now here it is given summation of f into modulus of x minus x bar. That means we have to calculate the value of summation of f into modulus of x minus x bar. We have to calculate the addition of all these values. Since all these values are positive, so the answer will be positive. The answer is 172.77.5. Fine friends. Now we also know the value of summation of f, that is frequency. So we'll just have to put the value in mean deviation from mean, that is summation of x bar 172.77.5 divided by summation of f, that is 200. So dividing this, we will get the final value as 86.387. So our final value, that is mean deviation from mean, is 86.387. I hope friends you have understood, you might have understood the problem. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.